Hello, my name is Kristen Davis. I'm a registered dietitian, and I'm so glad that you found this video, whether I sent it to you or you came across it on your own. Either way, I'm assuming that you're working towards some fitness or performance goal, and maybe nutrition has been holding you back a little bit and you're struggling with what to eat, when to eat, how to fuel for a certain event. Either way, I'm glad you're here. And before I get started in talking about my program and how I work with my clients, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. So I've been a registered dietitian now for 11 years. I'm a board certified sports dietitian. I'm obsessed with anything outdoors. I love rock climbing, trail running, mountain biking, backpacking, hiking. Those are my favorite activities to do. I also do enjoy going to the gym, indoor rock climbing gym, or just weight training. I love all of that. And what I love even more than fitness is I love everything about nutrition. And especially when you can marry the two, because let's face it, they have to go together. If you have any type of goals that you're working towards with your fitness, if your nutrition doesn't line up with that, you're not going to be that successful with being able to be sustainable in any type of fitness activity or reach any goals if your nutrition doesn't match that. So I love how they really go together. But I also love cooking, spending a lot of time in the kitchen. That's really where I tap into my creative side of me, is cooking. I love it. And I would say those things are really what got me into studying nutrition in the first place. And aside from all that, I'm a mom. I have a toddler. I love her to death. I spend a lot of time with her. That's been the best thing that's ever happened to me. I live in Utah. I moved out here many years ago, but I'm from North Dakota. That's where I got my undergrad degree, is NDSU. I came out here and I did my grad school program here at the U. And I love it. There's a lot of great outdoor activities to do here. So it's a great place to live, especially if you love mountain sports. So that's a little bit about me. And now jumping into what it's like working with me and my program. So the first thing that you might be wondering is, well, Kristen, why would I work with you and join your program over so many other dietitians out there who work with athletes and people with fitness goals? Why would I choose you? And I would say there's quite a few reasons that set me apart from maybe my competitors or other people in the field. And the first thing is, I'm a registered dietitian. A lot of the nutrition coaches out there are not registered dietitians. In addition to that, I'm board certified as a sports dietitian, which takes an incredible amount of hours and work of experience of working with athletes and taking a challenging exam and building up those hours. It is not an easy thing to get. Let's just be honest with that. It's very challenging. And not all the dietitians out there working with athletes have their CSSD certification. It's challenging, but I did get that. But credentials, all of that, you just want to know, can I help you, right? So what is it about me where I can help you over some of these other coaches out there? And how I would want to address that is, I truly work with my clients on a very personalized basis. There's nothing cookie cutter about my approach. I work with all my clients based on their specific needs, their specific goals, because there's no one way of eating that's going to fit for everyone. Even if you're a runner, your nutrition needs and your nutrition game plan isn't going to look the same as the next runner. It's just not. You're different people. You're in different phases of life. Maybe you're working towards different goals. Maybe there's certain foods that don't work well with you, but work well with somebody else. Maybe there's some underlying health issues, or maybe you have a different relationship with food or body image than the next person. So taking a cookie cutter approach just isn't what I am willing to do with my clients. So it's very individualized, one-to-one. I give a lot of care and attention to each of my clients because, yeah, when you're making a change, you need the support system there. And that's something that I'm absolutely hands-on with my clients about in making these changes. And I don't just focus on fueling around your workouts and fueling for your races. I put a huge emphasis on fueling your day-to-day, because yes, it's huge part of it as to how we fuel our workouts, but that's not the only piece. I care so much about what you're eating on a day-to-day basis, because if you don't feel your best, you're not going to perform your best. So we need to get the basics really, really dialed in. And that's where a lot of other nutrition coaches out there, they're maybe not spending that same amount of time and getting that dialed in. They're putting most of the emphasis on what are you fueling with during your workouts. And I do that too. It's just not the only piece. There's so much more to nutrition. Nutrition is complex and there's so much more to it. We need to work on your relationship with food, with body image. We need to work on the whole picture. So I take a very functional approach to that. I work on GI symptoms. I'll do GI testing if we need to. So there's a lot of other things I pull into the whole picture to make sure that you are truly the healthiest version of yourself, because that's key to take your performance or your fitness to the next level. They're not separate. So I spend time there because that's necessary. Next, I have a lot of personal experience with nutrition mishaps related to my fitness and performance goals. I would have to admit, I've probably made all the mistakes out there, which was a huge reason that I went, and had an emphasis in sports nutrition during my graduate program, and why I went on to help other athletes and focus in this area, because it's something that I can speak to personally. I could talk for a long time about the mistakes that I have personally made years ago and how much it has changed my life and performance, just leveling up my nutrition and making sure it matches my activity. It has made the world of difference. I feel so much better, so much stronger. It has helped me in so many ways. So I can really speak to that. And I feel like I can relate to a lot of my clients in that way. So that's something else that I would say really sets me apart from some other nutrition coaches out there. And next, you might be wondering if this commitment is worth it. After all, you're going to be investing some time, you'll be investing financially. So what really are you going to gain from working with me? And to touch on that, you're really going to make some changes that are going to be lifelong. So I'm not just teaching you what's going to work for your next race or to hit this specific goal. My goal is to get all my clients to a spot where they feel confident in making nutrition choices throughout the rest of their life, regardless of all the situations that are going to change. Because you're going to have different changing situations and life stages. Maybe you're training hard now, but there's going to be times you're not. Maybe you're pre-menopausal now, but you're going to be going through different life changes at a certain time. Maybe you don't have kids now and you will later, or maybe you're going to get injured later on. Who knows? But things change. So I want to set you up for success no matter what life throws at you, or no matter what life changes and stages that you go through. So being confident in eating the way that your body needs to eat and fuel the way your body needs to fuel, no matter what situation that you're in. If you're going out to eat, if you're traveling, I want you to feel confident in that. I want you to also have a good relationship with food, with your body image. And I don't want you feeling like garbage. So if you're feeling low energy, fatigued, that's something I work on with my clients. That's not a normal thing. And that's what I help my clients with. Let's not feel bloated. That's not normal. We don't want to be triggered by all these foods. Really, there's something else going on. So you're going to heal that. So the commitment, in my mind, is a very short-term commitment for long-term results, where you'll have these lifelong skills and really an improved quality of life, because you're going to feel so much better when you're eating the way that your body needs you to eat and fueling the way that your body needs you to fuel. And interestingly enough, it's not that intuitive all the time. Sometimes we do need a coach and need somebody to guide us, so we're not continuing to try all these things that aren't working. And I'm imagining that's why you're here right now. You've probably tried lots of things And my guess is you haven't found something that's really working, and especially working for the long term. So you might be asking, is the commitment worth it? And I would say, yeah, definitely is. I haven't had any clients that I've worked with over the years who thought it was a waste of their time and who haven't felt a million times better working with me and changing their nutrition. So I'm very confident that I can help you get there too. So yes. And then as far as what you get out of the program, obviously you'll feel better, hit your goals, all of those things, but I give you a lot of support. So regular check-ins, weekly, I'm very hands-on with all my clients. You get a lot of resources, lots and lots and lots of support, more support than you'd get probably from any other nutrition program that you can find out there. So I really do take a hands-on approach with all of my clients. And then as far as the time commitment, I work around everyone's schedule. So I've worked with literally the busiest of busy people out there, and it's not a huge time commitment. There's certain videos and stuff you can watch in your own time. You'll obviously need some time to connect with me, whether it's through chat or some other form. So we'll have to be touching base, but we do that in your time. So we make it work. We'll fit everything around your schedule. So the time commitment, I would say in the long run, I'm probably going to save you time because you'll find more efficient ways to optimize your health and all of that. So I would save you time in the long run, but it'll be a short-term time commitment, but it's going to be pretty little and you can make it work in your schedule. So if you want to feel the healthiest version of you and truly reach your fitness and performance goals, I can help you and I would love to. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, please get your application in. So go ahead and apply. And from there, then we can discuss flexible payment options and all of that. So thank you for watching, and I will be talking to you soon. Thanks.